welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mind of a Young Entrepreneur. Today it's what time? What day is it? It's the 15th November. It's a Saturday, and the word of the day is speed. Because the thing that I've realized and that just came to my realization, the thing that is stopping us from doing the things that we want or getting stuff out there, getting things done, is having speed with us. Because if we will always stop up and we just have to second guess ourselves, or if what we're doing is the right thing, or if I could make this a bit better, or everything like that, that's when you lose momentum. Because yesterday, what I did there was um, I worked on these. I've written out 3 videos for a client, but then I got to this point where I stopped, and suddenly my mind was just like, all right, we're done for the day. But instead, what I should do is just taking a brief moment. Like what I did was that I went out for a walk, and then I came back, and then I just like that speed, that momentum, it just like fizzled out. So what I should have done instead is like just before you might even have to think like, oh, I'm tired, now we finish for the day, or now we can just lay off. Like you have to put the work in like just behind the other thing, because then you're already into it. And again, like if I'm laying in my bed and sleeping in, like it's just amount of speed. Like if I instead of I just like lay in my bed and twist around, like when the alarm goes off or you just wake up, you jump out of bed, because then you already have speed, and you have like you're already in motion. You're doing the things. So and instead of thinking of the work, like thinking and saying you're going to do the work, like that's not doing the work. The only thing that's doing the work is actually doing the work. So for me today, what we're going to do, because I didn't end up finishing like my YouTube scripts. Like I were in this state where um, I I felt like I was quite empty, but that was because I uh, let my mind drift away. The thing is, whenever, for me especially, whenever I'm doing something and I'm meeting resistance, then like your mind, or you want to like you have this urge to fill out this emptiness, this empty spot in the meantime while you're figuring things out. But if you do that, you can't really let your success mechanism or your subconscious come up with the ideas. So what I did last evening was that instead of sitting, like I was sitting there and just like thinking, all right, my day is finished now, I can just chillax, I can probably watch a few episodes of The Office. Like I got up, no, I'm not done, I said to myself. And then I just stood here by, like I had to figure out what are my YouTube videos going to be about, and I couldn't figure the answer out. That's when I went to like, all right, let's just watch some Netflix in the meantime, so I'll figure it out. But the thing is, your mind cannot do that. It won't focus on it. So what I did instead was just I put some music on, and then I just stood with my desk, and then I just finged around, like went around, and then all of a sudden, like it just popped out of me. All right, these are the ideas that I have for my 2 videos. So that's the important thing here. Speed, like getting right at it after you've done something and you feel like you're finished, but you're not. Like there's still more work that needs to be done. Then you get right at it. And then instead of numbing yourself or figuring out you should do something in the meantime, like just be there. Like just like either you do the work or you don't. Or whether like not working and just doing nothing, then I'll like try to distract myself or do something in the meantime that's taking me away from the work. So what I did, just put on some music and just started to vibe, and then it popped up from my subconscious mind, like these 2 videos. One's going to be about how you give your VSL a facelift by writing a new lead, and the other one is going to be about the best way to attract the right customers is to repel the wrong customers. So that was it. And what I did there was, like, I was a bit short on time. Like, I had to make some dinner and a bunch of other things. But I should have just kept on and not just let it be, because the only source to energy is to feed it with energy. Because when you're feeling drowsy, you're just laying down and have no energy. The only way that you can get more energy is by actually implementing more energy. So that's why when you're tired, if you go out for a run, like, you change your physiology, you change your posture, you change everything in your physic body. That's when energy starts to happen again. It starts to occur. So if I felt tired and I went out for a run instead, like, I would get immediately energy and I could jump straight back to this thing right here. So what it is that I feel like whenever you're doing some work and you're just feeling drowsy and you have all this brain fog, then do something to implement energy in it again, and probably take a walk and just try to think of it. Like, just be in your own mind, and all of a sudden it will just pop up, but not try to distract yourself. And that's again, I'm just going on a ramble right now. That's again, whenever you're learning something. Let me give you an example. I've just finished up listening to the $100 million Money Models audiobook. If I start immediately, uh, like, with another course or another book on a different topic, like, my mind would just, like, it will just disappear the things that I've just learned if I don't internalize it and just let it simmer a bit in my brain. That's really a thing. And again, this speed. Uh, if I go out for a run, like, I'll get this speed, I'll get this snappiness. Like, now we're flowing again, now we're going again. So the more you can get of those, because reality is, as as comfortable as it is to sit and watch movies and Netflix and scroll, like, the you also have some feeling of discomfort, that you know that you could be working and you could be moving towards your goals, but you aren't. And that's just irritating me. But then I'm thinking, I can't come up with something in my work right now. But that's when you just have to, like, don't force it. Like, that's when I just have to stop watching, uh, scrolling or doing something like that's distracting me, and then just be there and just look at the work, and then the things will just come to you. Probably set on some music to change your physiology, because when I'm listening to music and I'm getting hyped, like, I'm starting to go in motion, and that's when the the ideas come. That's when this success mechanism or the creative mechanism starts to bubble up things that will help you with this. So for today, the objective for today is to finish up these YouTube videos. I have to finish these 2 YouTube videos. Probably going to make 3 as well. Like, if I can make 3 YouTube videos, that's half decent. Because, like, I won't take the route of doing the fancy editing. Like, that's not where I'm going to put my work. Like, I can, like, the half of a day I use in order to edit, like, I could be spending that on doing outreach and doing a bunch of other things. Like, the thing that I need to focus on is how can I give value to people, and then, like, probably make a good thumbnail, make a good title, and then improve the first minute or two of the video, and then we'll save the time there. So for today, doing the YouTube video, editing it, and then I will probably go to the gym. I will also have my 10,000 steps, and then after we have uploaded the 2 videos, then getting straight into doing DMs, getting straight into doing outreach and working with my Dream 100, because this middle time, where you don't like you're not this bridge or middle time where you have one task then you're switching to other, like it can just eat you alive, because if you don't have speed in that time period, and like just starts to switch over before your brain starts to talk you out of it, like that's when you're going to lose momentum. So that's our plan for today. I'll probably also, or I will now watch or read the psychocybernetics book. I'll go in and take some uh, I'll take some lunch or breakfast. Mostly like a what's it called, brunch. But that being said, that's what we're doing. And again, the faster that I can go into making the YouTube videos, the faster I can continue to then edit them, the faster then I can continue to do outreach or post them and do outreach and do all these other things. So, um, and again, this is also me trying to find the process of how I'm going to create the best content. So there will be some editing time for creating thumbnails, creating titles, and just clipping it together, and see how we can create clips for shorts and reels. So I will spend some time on that in order to find out. Um, I just realized my mic wasn't on, but there will be used some time for that to get this process, uh, like find out what's the best process for this, or if I should just create 2 to 3 videos and then script out my reels. So that's it for today. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Peace. Bye.